patch to put on your like Letterman jacket, right? So I put the patch on the back of my jacket and got made fun of for putting that on my jacket, you know? So, and I remember that like, it really like stung. I mean, it may shock you guys, but I was actually bullied as well. I mean, I'm joking. I was a swimmer, I was in choir, and I was in drama. So like that right there, like when all the guys, you know, in Texas, like you gotta be on the football team. You're not wearing a freaking Speedo. Like, what are you doing? But that's what I was good at, so that's what I did. But I do remember one great experience singing with the guys in high school. And we sang for a group of women at a nursing home, a nursing facility. And I remember singing this song, and this little old black lady was just so like moved by what we were singing, and she kind of stood up and, you know, was like waving her hands in the air because I was singing, "In the still of the night, I held you tight. Oh, yeah." And she just stood up, and it just was a really fun, amazing experience. And I saw that like how music touched this person.
There wasn't a choir in my country that would have me. I was told I was tone deaf. Tone deaf hen. Sent out on stage to sing a song I didn't know in front of an auditorium, and it traumatized me. Yes, honestly, it's only because of this that I can sing at all in front of anyone. I can sing any song just sharp. It's a special skill. First off,
we should write a song that's actually just a half pitch up from what it actually should be. And then it'll be perfect. We've got it all planned out, you guys. Don't you worry. We got it covered.
I sang a lot, and then I didn't, and now I do again. I won't go into details.
You are so good at harmonies, though. You are so good.
That comes from going to church with my mom, who had a really fabulous soprano voice, and if I wanted to hear my own voice, I had to find the harmony. Because she was just right here singing so loud. I was like, well, I guess I'm singing alto on this one.
What an amazing skill to develop, though.
God gave it to me. In church.
I'm so jealous.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hi.
Good morning, guys. My question is for Gil. I didn't get to ask it yesterday, but I was wondering if you and Matt Cohen have ever talked about how Henry and John Winchester might meet in the future, or if you had any theories about like men of letters versus hunters and all that, you know?
That's a really great question. The honest answer is no. Matt and I have never talked about that. Maybe we should.
What do you talk about?
I probably shouldn't say. I don't know if I have any theories of men of letters versus hunters. Obviously, Henry, thinks hunters are apes, and men of letters are above the hunters. I would love at some point if they could do an episode where Matt and I could work together somehow, some way. I think that would be really cool. I don't know. I mean, I'm totally blowing this answer right now, but I'd love to work with Matt on an episode. Hopefully that can
I'd love to
happen.
see that. Yeah, I'd love to see that.
And I will talk to Matt about that.
Please do.
I'll talk to him about it this evening.
And come
See what
back
his
next
thoughts are.
year, Nance, and tell you.
I will do that. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi.
Hello. My question kind of ties in with some of the previous questions about stepping out of your comfort zone and singing. I really love to sing, and I love to sing songs that challenge me vocally. And I was wondering if there are any songs that you like to sing that challenge you.
Every single song challenges me vocally.
The ones with notes. Those are challenging. I find those very challenging.
I'd love to, at some point in my life, work up to people to sing Somebody to Love. Brianna can do it amazingly. So I've done it a little bit with you in karaoke. And I think maybe
Well, next karaoke we'll do it together, and then every once in a while I'll just back off the mic. There you go, and I'll still be there. I did that with Kim. Now she's got it. She's still in the show. No big deal.
I leave my microphone on during karaoke now sometimes. I know, right? It's so big. I almost made an announcement, but I didn't.
You know what? It depends. I have a very low singing voice, and when I was in musical theater and in my 20s, that was no bueno. Nobody was interested in, a 20-year-old, alto or, mezzo. But now that I do musicals less and I sing with rock bands more, it works out great. But I don't sing really very, very high, and I don't love singing very high. So I guess that would be out of my comfort zone. Also, singing sometimes at Saturday Special after you've sung at karaoke the night before, it's a challenge on itself.
This is true.
Yeah, you get very tired vocally at karaoke.
I feel like I constantly am trying to challenge myself. I mean, it's nice sometimes to sing a song that you feel, really grounded and comfortable with. But a lot of times I do try to challenge myself, especially with more the like musical theater type stuff. I'm working on some stuff. I'm going to do some Once Upon a Time conventions this year with Creation, and so I've been working on some repertoire for that, some more like musical theater type stuff. And
That's awesome.
yeah. And I'm more of like a bass baritone naturally, like my natural speaking voice, but I have like an upper register, and I've worked really hard on like developing that, so I find that challenging.
Yeah. And congratulations on the All-State. I tried out for my state and I didn't get in. So.
Oh, well, thank you. That's really sweet.
Cool.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you. Hi.
Hi everyone, I just want to say hello to everyone.
Hi.
Hi.
Which means
Hi.
only one of us is getting a question.
Yes, Kim, it's to you again.
Very good, Kim.
Sorry, that'll learn me to be a smart ass. No, it won't.
You said yesterday that you have an autistic daughter. I didn't know that till yesterday. I'm a mom of a 14-year-old autistic son, and just found out last week my 6-year-old is on the Asperger's spectrum. What advice could you give to moms like me that are autism? That when people try to say, wouldn't it be better that you had a normal child versus someone who's autistic or special needs? Has it helped made you a better mom? What advice could you give us?
Funny story, no one's tried saying that to me.
Because they see you carrying those big guns around and calling
Yeah, I'd be like, the fuck you mean by that? I am gonna back up just in general, what advice would I give to parents who have autistic kids? And I think that's the danger right there, is thinking, I love the phrase, if you know an autistic person, that means you know one autistic person. My daughter is my daughter. And the best thing I can do is listen to her. Because if I'm listening to people who have never met her about how her brain works, she's her own person. She can tell me what she needs. I can give her skills like every parent wants to give their children. I want to give you tools to be happy. And my biggest challenge as her parent is to remember who I'm parenting for. Because a lot of times I want to go around behind her going, oh, don't do it. Because I'm scared of what people will think of me. I don't care. I want her to be happy. So you know what? Wear your goddamn Iron Man outfit to the farmer's market. When you go wandering off, chances are I'll be able to find you. There is an extraordinary resource called Autistic Self-Advocacy Network, ASAN. I'm a huge proponent of theirs. Every single piece of awareness that has helped me has come from an actually autistic person. So if you want to know more about autism, my suggestion is ask an autistic person. And even then, you will be getting one person's experience. Listen to your heart. You're their mom. You know best. Trust your love. Fuck the rest of them.
Thank you so much.
You're gonna do good. Hi there.
Hi. So first I want to say thank you for giving me the best karaoke night of my fucking life.
Yeah, you nailed it.
I felt like a total rock star for 4 minutes. And it was
You look
amazing.
like a total rock star.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So my question is actually mostly for Kim, and it's back to yesterday. You were talking about the Powerpuff Girls. I just want to say that if Mary would actually be Blossom to your Buttercup and Brianna's Bubbles.
You know, there's actually been an argument about whether Mary and I, like we're all clear on who Bubbles is. But the Blossom to Buttercup.
You're definitely Buttercup. Like,
I have no idea what the fuck you guys are talking about.
I know, you should have seen, yesterday I started doing impressions of Mark Shepard as a maniacal monkey. So, yeah.
Where's Osric when you need him?
Even Osric would understand. Osric could solve this for us. Is Mary Blossom or is Mary Buttercup?
See?
That I'm honored, quite frankly.
Okay, well, I have a question about that, though.
Okay.
So we have Professor, and then we have the villain, him, and then we have Jensen and Jared. So which one would play which?
Oh, him's just creepy.
I know.
I don't like, even my daughter doesn't like him.
Think of Soulless Sam.
The professor, no, you know what, I'm gonna go with Professor versus the teacher. So like, Dean would be the professor, and Sam would be the teacher. Miss, what's her name? Miss Keene. Children. All right. Children. Mom. Stop beating up the monkey. I know. I love the fact I'm only like prolonging this because this is the only time I get to talk and no one else on stage knows what the fuck we're talking about.
You're Osric right now. You're Osric right now.
Stop spanking the monkey. That's all I got.
You cannot defeat a monkey when he is on the monkey bars.
I feel like Osric is going to come out in cosplay right now.
You'd like that, wouldn't you, Gil?
Only if he's inflatable. Or deflatable, I guess I should say.
Is there anybody out there that knows what we're talking about? I just heard that story like 2 days ago.
Richard loves that story.
He sure does.
Here we go, talking about first impressions. So I just met Emily Swallow, like first time ever, Thursday night. So she comes out, she sits down, and within 5 minutes of meeting her, she pulls out the video of Gil popping the
I humped Big
inflatable
Hero 6, all right?
Betamax died
Betamax.
at your pelvis, and Osric was born out of it. But I'm like, girlfriend got it hooked up. I love the fact that Emily's like, hey, nice to meet you. Well, bam, here's some porn. Welcome to my table. I've saved you a spot.
More of that, folks. More of that. Hi.
How are you?
Great. How are you?
I have a question for the panel, especially for Ruth. So, I look at Crowley's character as kind of like Sam and Dean's bad influence cousin. They're not supposed to hang out with.
They're Dutch uncle.
Dutch uncle?
When Rowena and Mary Winchester eventually meet up, how will that go down?
Sam and I talked about this on the phone 2 days ago. We've got we have ideas about how it could go. Time will tell. I really can't say anything else. I'm in danger. I'm teetering close to the edge of spoiler danger.
You guys did actually talk about what could happen.
Yeah, we
gotta call Matt.
We want it to happen. We want it. We think it would be funny to see them swapping what and you got us to do earlier, to swapping parental advice.
Oh.
Anyway.
Guys?
Hey, did you guys hear we were retelling the story about Gil humping Osric?
We did hear. Richard was like, that's my cue.
I wanted to hear your guys' interpretation of it.
I don't know the story. I want to hear it.
All right, Gil.
I want to see Gil
I
reenact
don't
it.
tell the story. I created the story.
Emily has it on video. She's got it.
I remember being on stage when it happened. It was the most glorious things I've ever seen.
There's a lot of people in the convention circuit who, if you say, where were you when Gil humped Betamax flat, they know where they were. Even if they were in the
Surprising amount of
car.
people in the audience who knew exactly what we were talking
What
about.
city were we in?
I don't
Could have been
know.
Vegas. Anyway,
Denver.
All right, look.
Osric had this Betamax suit, It was one of those suits that like blew air into the arms, you know? So you look like one of those gas station.
I can totally see it. I
Okay.
can totally see it.
No, Gil got it. Come on, Gil. Do the dance.
More of that. More of that.
The costume deflates. He popped it, and it deflates, and like we're on stage going, what is going on? Because all of a sudden, Osric just like, and literally, like Kim just said, like born out of it, like Osric pops up.
Yeah.
And all I could think to do is the same movie was doing with the Cosmon, so he just goes up like, and there's video.
But we thought when it happened, I mean, because I didn't see, I saw Gil humping him, but I didn't really put it all together. So when the whole thing started happening, I thought, oh, Osric's doing a thing, he's doing the big reveal. And he came out and he's like in a t-shirt and shorts. And I'm like, what? And he's like, and I'm like, that's interesting. He's like, that wasn't on purpose, Gil humped me flat.
Oh, if I had a dime for every time.
vegascon, where you can hump flat.
By the way, if that moment of Gil humping Rob isn't a gift, right now, you people aren't doing your job. Ladies and gentlemen, Kim Rose, Ruth Connell, John Jimmy, Diana Brockmaster.
We can make it if we try, just the four of us. Just the four of us.
Billy Nosferatu.
Just the fucking shadows in the sky, just the four of us. You and I.
Robbie, some parts of this convention are lighthearted and fun.
Yeah.
This next segment is not one of those things.
This is very, very serious.
It's not a joke. You know what it is?
It's a costume contest.
No kidding.
Costume contest.
Hey, we're starting over. I messed it up.
It's a costume contest. That's what contest for. It's a costume contest. Somebody's gonna die. That's a costume contest. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd run for the door too, people. It'd be a bloodbath.